The backhand overhead. From time to time, you don't have a choice. You have to hit a backhand overhead on this side or be faced with the consequence of running down a lob. Now normally, if the ball is hit just a little bit to your left side, the recommended thing to do is to take a couple of steps over to the side and actually make an overhead smash. But once in a while, that ball's just hit too much off to the side and you don't have any choice. The grip you use for a backhand overhead is a continental grip. You hold the racket again like you hold a hammer. We've seen this a whole bunch of times, but it's still good to focus in on. Continental right over the top. And the reason for this is, when I reach up for this shot, I want to be able to have my racket up to the ball at its highest point. There's my contact point, as much reach as possible. Continental grip allows that. A backhand grip, strings are looking too far off to the side. A forehand grip, strings looking too far off to this side, going this way. So the continental grip gets my racket face toward the target. Elbow up to the ball. I want to reach up, and in the beginning to learn this stroke, what I'd like to do on the backhand side in the beginning is just get my racket stretched up and into the ball. I want to have maximum reach. There we go. Up and in. That's all I need to do. Part 2 of this is to have a snap that's a reverse snap of the overhead, and that's called supination, where I turn my thumb inside to out. That reverse snap is where the power comes from. Now there's a significant difference on this shot between the regular overhead. Watch the follow through on a regular overhead smash, and let's see on the regular overhead where my racket goes. My racket finishes down. I'm going to hit one more to make it nice and clean. We got a little windy day. That means I have to watch the ball a little bit better and move my feet more. I have enough strength in these muscles, in this muscle group right here, to take that and pull the racket through the stroke as I reach up. But on the backhand side, if you think about the muscle group that you have over here, you just reach your hand behind and feel that, it's very weak. There's a lot of bone back there and not nearly as much muscle and strength as on this side. So a very common mistake to make on the backhand overhead is to try to pull the shot through. And when I try to pull it through, it's so weak that I don't get any real reach and snap on the shot. So as I hit this ball, the thing that gives it the speed is the snap. That snap at the top of the stroke. And again, to learn that, I got to make sure that I reach up into it first and just get contact, and then I want to release on the stroke.